Hello and welcome to another Practice Profit Report. Today we're going to talk about my favorite word, and it's going to be your favorite word too. As a matter of fact, it's the most important word of all things. I often am asked by doctors just like you, what is the most important thing, or what is the one thing that will change everything for me? That will help me bust through my plateaus, that will help me become more profitable, that will allow me to do the dentistry I enjoy, that will give me a world championship team, that will have me home on time for my family. What is the one thing I can do that will make everything in my life better? And I would even say that will make it the best, the very best. Well, I'll tell you, I love this because this is your greatest currency. This is your most replenishable resource. This is the thing that will give you compounding interests for the future of your life. This is your ultimate leverage point. Period. End of story. A mentor once told me that the greatest power in all the universe and the one thing to do that will set you free. It's called, are you ready for it? It's called one thing and one thing only. It is this. To decide is the ultimate source of freedom. Now, last week I talked all about independence. And next week I'm going to be delivering to you the 5 leverage points, or the 5 freedoms, the 5 points of independence to redeclare the dentistry's independence to set your life free from all things that restrict you and hold you back. Most of all, that's in your mind. Most of all, that's in your timidity, your self-sabotage, your self-doubt. That's in all the ways that you buffer your dreams, you suppress your expectations, and you try to calibrate and ration your desires, your aspirations, and all the goals and things that really make you excited for the future. So I have to tell you this: without decision, nothing happens. Without decision, nothing changes. Without decision, you stay stuck. Even sometimes it can feel like motion. It can even feel like progress. But mostly it's the treadmill of life, of dentistry. It's that daily grind. It's that more of the same. And even if the same is better than it used to be, the same won't get you to where you want to be. You understand? Used to be or want to be. Boy, big difference. And inside of all of that is this word, the power word, your greatest power and ultimate secret. The reason why I say decision is currency is because you invest your decisions. It is replenishable because you can always make more. As a matter of fact, you never run out. Every moment is a decision opportunity. It is also the thing that compounds. Now, it can compound up. It can compound down. You understand? And here's the thing. Your life is a result of your past decisions. Your future will be a result of your present decisions. And so you see out to the future, you look in the crystal ball, you tap into your soul, your essence, your dreams, your inner being, and you say, who do I want to become? Where am I headed? What sets me on fire? What am I most excited about? What is my driving motivation? What is my purpose, my passion, my why? And when you understand that, all you have to do is align your decisions with your dreams. I'm going to say it one more time. Align your decisions with your dreams. Most people making decisions about yesterday's problems. As a matter of fact, so many people, they feel victim to circumstance. They feel beholden to responsibility. So often people feel like they're forced to do things. And you build this mound of obligation that a lot of people, even successful doctors, they tend to try to avoid, or minimize. In fact, we welcome responsibility because the greater responsibility, the greater the reward. So now I want to tell you, the ultimate concept here is to understand everything that's in your life today is a result of the decisions, the actions, the follow-throughs, the things that you have done. if you want to go somewhere special in the future, even if that's maintain and sustain, okay, where you are, it's going to be all about your decisions. Some people, that life happened to them and then they react. Some people decide what they want and then they drive forward. They charge ahead. And so here's the ultimate key to everything I'm saying to you. It is really understanding that your decisions dictate where you invest your time, your life, your expertise. And if you want to look at any person in life, you'll say, hey, they're better off than they used to be. Or I look at them and say, wow, look at how far they've come. Look at all the places they're going. Look at what they're doing. How impeccable and in alignment is their life. I say, well, they want quality of time with their family. They want more prosperity and profitability. They want life-changing dentistry that's invigorating and that fills them up and that makes an impact on patients. Okay, you want all these things. All we have to do is reverse engineer backwards and say, what decisions do I need to make to do more of that? Or what decisions have I made that have put me in this place, okay, that I don't want to stay in, that I want to adjust or change? Okay, I want to evolve or adapt. Okay, I want to enhance and grow. It's very important. Now, what you want to do in your life is keep elevating the value of your decisions. You want to keep growing the hierarchy to where you are at the pinnacle. You're at the leverage point. You are the catalyst for all that trickle down, for all the dominoes. And then you want to delegate, okay, to everybody else all the decisions that are beneath the level of value which you want to play. Now, we use the 80-20 rule for this concept. And here's the key. Most people delegate, but without clear direction, without clear understanding of the outcome or the result that they're after. Decisions do not lead to actions alone. Actions follow decisions. Decisions lead, they're predictive of results and outcomes, of goals and achievements. So this is why it's so important. Now here's another thing. You can also schedule decisions. That's why I always say the thing you need more time for is nothing at all. You need more time for thinking and strategy. You need less time for doing. You got plenty of that. We need more time, okay, to think clearly, to see the future, to make decisions. Now, you want to build muscle memory. So the faster you decide, the faster you move forward. And you do not want to get bogged down in trivial minutia and bullshit. You need to understand that when a decision enters your realm, okay, of your existence, you go immediately, is it top 20%? And then maybe there's, some ponderment. Okay, there's some, thinking that needs to be done. But if it's bottom 80%, it's instantaneous because it deserves no value of the sacred place for thinking, for strategy, for decision. All right? I'm going to read you something very special. It's depressing to ruminate about the doors that closed yesterday. It's liberating to look for the doors that are open today. You can't change who you've been or where you've been or what you've done or even where you are. Okay? But it's never too late to choose who you want to become, where you're going, what you aspire and desire and wish to achieve. Identity, success, significance. It's all a decision. It's not predestined. Okay? It's determined, predetermined by your decisions. So today you ask yourself, where do you need to level up your decisions? Where are you sunk down low in the value of decisions that are beneath you, that are not going to move you forward, they're going to keep you where you are, or even go backwards? How can you use this power word to embrace it? Because superheroes, Olympic level gold medal life athletes, my awesome doctors, the all-stars of the dental success universe, these are people who master, who are proud and empowered to grab onto decision because they know that's their currency. They replenish, they compound. And without new decisions, you have no new data. Clarity of purpose, okay? Clear direction, powerful decision. Unequivocal, okay? No wiggle room, all in. Those are the decisions that are worthy of you. People who straddle the fence, They sit in limbo. I always say losers live in limbo. Winners decide. Bigger, bolder, better. The best. Look out there and align decisions of today with the life, the dreams, the prosperity of tomorrow. Now that is how you achieve freedom at its finest and independence. Now, next week, I'm going to give you the 5 most important, most powerful, most foundational, most prolific, and prosperous decisions that you can ever make for your declaration of independence in dentistry unlike ever before. I'm going to lead you to the promised land, to the land of freedom and independence in every way with 5 key decisions. And we'll do it on next week's webinar at the Dentistry's Declaration of Independence with yours truly. I'll see you there.